Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. TGIF. So I said I was going to do a love reading. So that's what I'm going to do. Didn't really want to, but we're going to do one anyway. We'll see what's been hidden in the shadows and see if we can find out what's going on with some type of connection for you. I'm going to leave it open-ended, whether it be twin flame, separation, soulmate, just love that's coming in, or love that you have been feeling connected to energetically even. Hi, my name is Amanda, for those of you who don't know, and this is Dead Garden Tarot. Welcome. So first off, I shuffled from the Lover's Oracle, and I got, I don't know, that's not really nakedness, kind of nakedness, not really. I got this one, and it's surrender. So at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And then we got this one, which is reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So this is giving me some sort of separation feeling. When I looked at the bottom of the deck, this is what I got. So these are very nakedy. I got this one, which is healing. It says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And then sure enough, we got this one at the bottom of the deck, which is in fact the twin flame. So I was surprised that came out. Your passion ignites. So we'll get into the tarot. I'm going to use the Midnight Magic because I want to see what's going on energetically beneath the surface. So there does feel like some sort of being put on the back burner. So you probably have a lot going on in your life right now, and maybe love is taking, self-love should always be number one, right? So I feel like regular love or love with someone else is taking a back seat right now. Just with the cards that have already out, it really does feel like there's a distance, there's a separation, and it does feel like the both of you and whoever your person is or whoever you're thinking of is going through a lot and is healing, just like you are. So we're going to find out about this surrender card and this reflection, and then we'll find out what we have for the bottom of the deck. So what can we get for this surrender, please, for the collective? For this energy of soulmates, twin flames, whatever messages you have for the collective, for the surrender. What is this surrender that you speak of? The Six of Wands is coming out. I heard the word battle in my head. These look a lot like fire ants in the card. I want to get another card. I'm getting obviously a very fiery, rooted, just not sure with surrender. What else can you tell us about the surrender in the Six of Wands? What else can you tell us about the surrender and the Six of Wands? The Six of Cups is coming in reverse. I'm hearing don't read it that way. So you want me to read it right, side up? And that's interesting that it's a 6 and a 6. Pixie's Parasol. 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. I'm going to look from the book just because these cards are a little bit different. Yeah, the Six of Rights. The Six of Rights, yeah. 6 of Wands. Celebration, progress, and peer appreciation. It's interesting. Because I heard battle. Nostalgia, harmony, and starting anew with the Six of Cups. Right, okay. So with the surrender, letting go and everything working out, something new. So you, with the nostalgia, you might be thinking of old happinesses. Maybe with this person that you're thinking of, there was some good times, there was some laughter. There were things planted in the heart that were magical. Such a weird vision. So it is called Pixie's Parasol, but I just got this like picture of this like little tiny blue creature, or like a blue fairy or a blue something, like nesting inside of a heart, or like making home inside of it. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like those little fairy houses. Did someone make a home in your little heart and make a little fairy heart home? That's so cute. I don't know who that's gonna resonate for. That's so weird. Adorable. Yeah, and then the Six of Wands, I did hear battle. Wands is like fire, and there is, with the fire ants and the battle, but it's talking about like peer appreciation. To me, with like the fire, this is giving me like army. Like you're no longer walking through the hardship on your own. You have a group. And I feel like this whole group is very fiery and very like rooted. Whether it's healthy rooted or not is not the point. The point is like the root chakra is very prominent with this. So this is giving me like you're not in survival mode, but you are with a group of people that are walking through life, just trying to do their best and create the best. So you're no longer by yourself. But when it comes to love, it feels like it's been put on the back burner. So you've been social. You've been social, and you've been communicating with other people. And maybe there is also some nostalgia in that. Maybe you are connecting with people in a different way. Okay. Can we find out what the new thing is? Before something new can enter our lives. So there's a lot of nostalgia, a lot of letting go, a lot of progress. What can we tell about the reflection? What can you tell us about the reflection of this love energy? Am I shuffling backwards? I totally am. Okay, that was interesting. Maybe there's something about being backwards. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had my head screwed on properly lately. I feel like I'm being pulled in different directions. Where are we? We're the 19th. We're about to move into, what, Cancer season? Yeah, hard shell, soft on the inside. Maybe we're starting to pick up on some of that energy. We're being pulled in different directions. That double life, walking through with this crowd, but then still on the inside feeling that separation and that quiet, and you're wondering if everything's okay. What can I get for the reflection? My ear just went out when I said that. So you're probably wondering if your person in question, your love interest, or the person you're energetically feeling is okay. What can I get for the reflection, please? Seven of Pentacles. That was weird. When I first looked at this card, it made me think of like an upside down dead pig. I don't know why I was thinking that. And then it made me think of pottery. Maybe some of you do pottery? Or maybe your year of the pig? I don't know. Dune cap. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, that's like contemplation, right? If I'm not mistaken. Two of Cups is also coming out. You're thinking about the union. You're thinking about the love, the future, the partnership. You're really reflecting on that. The double confirmation on reflection and daydreaming and with both of these pictures, there's like the spores, or whatever you want to call them. I think that's what they are. They're probably spores. There's like, you're sending out that magic. You're sending out those little energetic sparkles, if you will. Yeah, like trying to get a message across, if you can. The communication between mushrooms, right? The communication between the underground and what's hidden. How is you're feeling nostalgic, you're reflecting. How is the collective feeling though? Like, because this is very surface to me. How is the collective feeling underneath about their person in question? About this Two of Cups person? I heard there's a sweetness. Maybe a bittersweetness. Maybe the nostalgia, that fondness. What can you tell me? How does this person feel? How does the collective feel on the inside, not on the surface? Stubborn, hard-shelled. Maybe you're butting heads and... I was going to say knocking heads, but then it made me think of knocking boots, and that's not going to be something else. Maybe you want to knock boots with someone else, but you're not sure if you should. Maybe you are getting ready to knock boots with someone? Getting your groove back? Right? Before something new can come in? These ones? These ones, no. The Three of Wands is coming out. That's nice. Again, that's Cedar apple rest. Yeah, so there's that sweetness. There's that, that's weird. I just got like an apple heart picture. I don't know what apple hearted means. And then it made me think of like, apple of my eye. Maybe there's something with this person's eyes, or maybe they are like the apple of your eye. And then it made me think of an apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Maybe you're dreaming of kids or a future with this person. Maybe that's just something to say that like the two of you are from the same tree kind of thing. From the same crop, 2 peas in a pod type thing. And then the whole, we're just running with it because it all popped in my head, so I'm going to say it. Like an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so that with the underlying of the healing and everything. And an apple even speaks of like basics, getting to basics, covering your basics. 3 of Wands. You're contemplating, you're dreaming, you're doing 5 of Swords is coming out. Yeah, with the battle, there's some sort of conflict. You're fighting something. I just don't know if it's you're fighting. I don't think it's you're fighting other people. I really feel like it's you're fighting yourself and you're fighting your heart, or you're fighting you're fighting your desire? Both of these are really orangey, and it's giving sacral, right? And same with the 6 of Wands. There's a slow fight with this, with the snail sitting on the mushroom. There is a fighting, but there's a slow fighting to this. So maybe you're putting up a fight with the universe. Maybe you're putting up a fight with this person you feel energetically connected with. I feel like this is a very, like, broad reading. I don't know. I hope this is making sense for someone. I don't. Okay. So you're fighting your desire, but you're still reminiscing and reflecting. And you're still healing. Okay. What is the collective fighting when it comes to themselves? What is it that they're fighting with this 5 of Swords and this 3 of Wands? Are you serious? Okay, so Spirit's telling me to say it because it popped in my head, and I have to get better at doing that because I don't always say everything that pops in my head, and then I do something on camera and it probably looks really weird. It's like, so with the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Wands with this reflection, so you are reflecting, it seems, and you had that nostalgia. It almost feels like you don't want to. You're fighting with yourself and you're fighting with your desire, because I heard it's been a long time. It's almost like you don't want to think about whoever you're energetically connected to or whoever this love is. You don't want to think about them, but you can't help it. Yeah, I feel like I want to cry right now. I'm getting like my stomach just bottomed out. So I don't know who that's for, but okay. So there's some pain of whatever happens before with this Can you tell me what what is the relationship? I don't know. What's the energetic between the collective and this person that they don't want to think about but are? I heard you're trying to keep focus. The Page of Pentacles is coming out in reverse. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. The hedgehog mushroom. Mushrooms are so cool. Look at this. And there's like a little gem on the top. So interesting why they call them what they call them. Hedgehog mushroom. I want to look at what the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Cups, swords, pentacles. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Immaturity, procrastination, and lazy. Yeah, you're being hesitant about wanting to... Okay, that makes sense. You're being hesitant about wanting to think about this person. Yeah, I feel like you're being hesitant and putting up a fight, like a bit of an immature fight, that you don't want to think about this person because it hurts. It may have been a long time, and it feels like you're not looking to invest any more feelings or any more time when you are not even sure what's going to happen. Or maybe there was some type of immaturity with finances when it came to your relationship somehow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, what can we get for this healing? Because the bottom of the deck is healing. So it's clear that you don't really want to think about this person, but you are, because it still hurts. And the both of you are still healing, it seems like. Okay, this reading was... I said I was going to leave it open-ended, so this is what we're getting out of this. All right. So imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light and feel your relationship being healed this very moment. What can you tell me about the healing between the collective and this other person? The King of Wands is coming out. Yeah, there's a lot of desire, all this fiery wand energies coming out. Of like feeling your emotions, feeling your feelings, staying present in the moment while you're feeling those feelings, and then also with the daydreaming and the reflecting and having this underneath the surface. It feels like you're very focused on the 3D, you're very focused on what's in front of you. And not so much on the other stuff. Like the heart aspect, if you will. King of Wands for the healing. I'm just wondering, is this King of Wands a new person that's coming in? Because something new is supposed to come in, right? Ace of Cups. So this is someone new. Okay, so you have someone new coming in that is presenting themselves as the King of Wands, that is going to, by the looks of it, ignite some sort of desire in you. And it seems like with the Ace of Cups, this is gonna fill your heart. He's gonna pour into you, whoever this King of Wands is. It's so beautiful how it's like I don't want to say the word spurting, but it's like, I can't think of anything. It's like, you know, flowing out and then like filling all like the other little caps around it. That's beautiful. Okay, so the collective has someone new coming in, this King of Wands. The fluted bird's nest, Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person is going to make you feel alive and is going to pour into you. So, what can you tell me about the twin flame, though, this passion igniting? What's with the twin flame card, then? The Five of Wands? About the Five of Wands. I mean, to me, that's like, with the twin flame, to me, that's like a, like a challenge in desire, a challenge in creativity. Maybe you and your flame, twin soul, like whatever you want to call them, maybe the two of you are battling with your creativity and maybe even battling between each other with the there may be some, is this competition or is this with themselves and the collective? Is this about outputting the creativity or is this about competition? It's not about competition? I mean, I hope we're fucking past that shit. What can you tell me about the Five of Wands, please, with this twin flame? The Sun. Wow. Okay. So with a twin flame connection with this energy and this, what is it, Five of Wands? This Five of Wands coming out, to me, this tells me that the two of you, whatever kind of relationship you're in with this twin flame thing, twin soul, however you identify with that, there is a massive like creative like energy in that type of union. These are couples that are supposed to, you know, do really big things and change the world and help people change their thinking and how they see love. So to me, this is something you have to go through. This creativity, this sacral healing, this creative outpouring. It's a change and it's a challenge, it's in a fight and it's a battle with yourself and the other person, not to show them up, but to understand and to heal that within yourself so that like the outcome is the sun, right? It's that golden energy. You give this person that golden energy. They give you the same. It is reciprocal. So whatever energy you pour into this person, this aliveness, this charisma, this creative energy, this sunshine, this love, the way that you pour into them is the same for you. And I mean, like, it's balanced, it's reciprocal in the same as, like, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting it out. It's so weird. Yeah, like some relationships, how one person makes you feel like so much, and I'm lack of words today. That's cool. We're just gonna pretend we don't have words in a brain today. That's deadhead, you know, whatever. Then there's other people where you'll meet them and the energy knows energy. You have the same type of energy. So whatever, say they put like 100% of the feeling of love, and they put like 100% of the feeling of, you know, anger and whatever. It's like they're feeling the same as you are. You're not, one of you is not feeling any less than the other. If that makes you feel any less alone or any less frustrated, that the both of you are understanding the energy of what's going on. You're both each other's sun. You're both each other's golden ticket, if you will. So brutal. So what can you... So this, I mean, this leaves it kind of... I mean, this is a little bit confusing. So you're being asked to... both you and your twin are healing. And you're being asked to surrender. And you are being asked to... love yourself and trust and continue to daydream, but also you have someone new coming in to help you heal. You have someone new that's coming in to pour into you. Let me ask this. I feel like we don't know yet, but we could ask. So is the collective, when is this person supposed to come in? This King of Wands, this Ace of Cups. The Devil? Lobster mushroom. Why is the Devil coming up? Maybe you're going to meet this person while you're partying. Maybe you're going to meet this person during an obsessive thing that you do. I don't know, maybe you obsessively drink coffee and you meet this person at a coffee shop. Maybe you party and you outdrink and then you meet this person at the party. Or maybe you bond with this person over some sort of vice that you guys have together. That's really weird. What's up with the Devil, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Cups? So this is a short-lived thing then. Is this a short-lived? Is this King of Wands that's to pour into the collective? Is this a short-lived thing? Like a season and a reason kind of thing. Is this King of Wands for a season and a reason? The Star. Well, you are the star. You do attract. And to me, this is dreams come true. Will the collective come into union with this twin flame, or will they see them again? Will the collective see this twin flame or come into union with them after this King of Wands? Maybe before? The Eight of Wands is coming out. That's interesting. Again, with more red, more wands. If you look at the sticks that are through the coral, this is wands, it's not even swords. It makes me think of why is this giving me swords energy? It almost makes me feel like when the twin flame finds out about the King of Wands, it's going to pain him so much that it's going to cause him to come in. Eight of Wands. It's really, really giving me hard swords energy right now. Like, it's giving me, like, 10 of Swords energy. Like, I just keep seeing, like, this guy with, like, all these, like, sticks in him. So not, like, blades, but, like, actual, like, wands that are, like, all stuck in him. It's almost like a backfire of creativity, a backfire of lust, a backfire almost like every time he expresses himself or shows his heart, it's like he's stuck with another, like, sharp twig kind of thing. Like, magically. So imagine, like, does that make sense to you? Like, if like, you know, a guy is meeting different women and stuff like that, and every time he, like, tries to do something that's, like, positive, or tries to give, or tries to, like, be open-hearted or honest, or, you know, those things that, like, we're told to do, and try and be better, the reciprocal on the other end ends up being, you know, Queen of Swords energy. Almost like it's giving me that's so weird. So I keep thinking of Harry Potter because I keep thinking of wands, right? And like wood, like sticks, and like the magic about it. But then I like was making it was making me think of like Bellatrix. I think that's her name, right? Bellatrix? Just like psycho witch bitches. I don't know. I'm not saying witches are bad. Not all of them. I know some very lovely ladies. But yeah, that's what it's giving me. So I don't know if you know what's going on with this union. But it feels like your twin has a bunch of like sharp wands like stuck all through him from past relationships. So that's what he's healing from. But I think the last one is going to be when he sees you with this other person, and this devil card is coming up and this star card is coming up. What if he runs into you? What if he sees you? What if he picks up on something or sees something or hears something and thinks that this person is not good for you, thinks that this King of Wands is the devil, right? I think that's going to be the last one to his heart where he knows or he thinks he might lose you, and that's when he comes in. How does the twin flame feel about the collective? How does the twin flame feel about the collective? I'm hearing a different deck. What can you tell me about the twin flame and the collective? What can you tell me about the twin flame and the collective? I don't even know if I'm going to post this because I feel like this has been ridiculous. The court of law, justice. So there will be justice had. There will be a decision. And maybe this twin flame is going through some sort of court proceeding. What can you tell me? Or maybe they feel like they're under, because justice is coming in. So maybe justice for what happened to them, what happened to the two of you, that what happened to you. Bedroom is coming out as well. So this person is still thinking about you, is still passionate about you, is still into you. But there's a secret. There's maybe a secret that must be told between the two of you. Maybe that's where this conflict or this decision will come out. Either of you will have to probably make a decision. Child is coming out with new start. So you will probably have a new start, and the two of you will be inexperienced in that sort of relationship, because it's, you know, soulmate, twin flames, that sort of thing. They're hard to maneuver because it requires a lot of self-love, a lot of discipline, a lot of patience, and a lot of healing, which a lot of people are not, you know, willing to do or even to look at. What can you... So meeting is coming out, romance. I was going to ask about this King of Wands. So you will meet someone. And this will be friendship. This will be good luck. What can you tell me about the Devil and the Star, please? And that could even be said for Gemini season and the duality and the living a double life, right? Maybe this King of Wands, does this King of Wands like live a double life, or is it the collective that maybe lives a double life with the Devil and the Star? I think it's you, collective. Right? Women are the devil, also the star. What can you tell me about the King of Cups? How is the collective going to feel about this King of Cups? How is the collective going to feel about the King of Cups? Because they're going to see you as the star. But they're also, they might see you as temptation. Wealth is coming out? Wow. I just asked what the collective thought of the King of Wands, and I got wealth. You see him as abundant, generosity, as generous, and someone with money. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the card that I have for heaven. So, yeah. That's your reading. So it seems like you are not struggling, collective, but it seems like you're tired of, you know, this long journey, that you do definitely have two suitors coming in, and a generosity, opportunities coming in, love coming in, more opportunities to heal your heart. And I don't know, this secret, this justice, this new start really feels like closure also. And regardless of how much you may be in your head or just more 3D focused, it's good to see that you're still reflecting on what it is that you want, what it is that makes you happy, and what you would like for the future, and still daydream about a union and life that that suits you, that you can be happy with and proud of. And as you learn and grow and heal, so will your choices and your future outlook and how you want things to look. You may have dreamt of having a specific something, and then decide that maybe you don't need it or don't want it, and you change your mind and you're looking for something new. So yeah, keeping your options open, expanding your mind, and keeping the faith and trusting that it's all gonna work out. Yeah, sorry for the sporadic. I don't know, I felt like it was really all over the place, and I'm doing my best to get these readings out with everything going on. And while I've been feeling like connected to a lot of things, there's a lot of weight and heaviness as well. But like I said, I really feel like the collective and a lot of people out there are doing the work, and they're going through major transformations, major rebirths, and they're healing. So good for you. If this resonated with you or you just enjoyed it, I don't. I mean, I got through it. It was okay. Hit up the like button, comment down below. That would be nice. Share, subscribe, and join the garden, where we play and we cultivate and we heal and we plant the seeds of our dreams for the life that we want, the way that we want it. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see any specific type of readings. Like, I'm open to suggestions. Yeah. I hope everyone has a really good day and a really good weekend. And until next time, peace. God bless.